It's Dolphins time, baby. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am Trevor, of course, and today we will be talking about the Miami Dolphins, recapping their previous first game of the year against the New England Patriots, and looking forward to them facing the Baltimore Ravens this Sunday. But first, really quickly, just want to go over the Patriots game that was last week. Dolphins-Patriots, 20-7. Miami was the final score. And this was a pretty good game for the Dolphins, I will say. You got the win, definitely some things we need to improve on, but for our first game, they got the job done. Tua went 23 for 33, 270 passing yards, 1 TD. Chase Edmonds, 12 carries, 25 yards. Tyreek Hill had 8 catches for 94 yards. Jalen Waddle had 4 catches for 69 yards. Some defensive players that were on the standout: Brandon Jones, Emmanuel Ogbah, Xavier Howard, and Javon Holland got an interception that game too. So, it's obviously been almost close to a week since that game happened, of course, but I just want to say, Tua was good. I thought he had a good game, but needs to improve on a couple things, passing-wise, but no QB is ever going to be perfect in a game. So Tua, he played good in my opinion. It was mostly the Tyreek Hill show, though, which, don't get me wrong, I enjoy, but let's spread the ball around more. Let's spread the rock. I want to see other players get involved. Jalen Waddle got a touchdown. Running game was, could have been better, but I don't mind giving the ball to Tyreek Hill. You just paid him. You traded for him. He's now your true number one. But if this team is going to be successful, I want to see more spreading out. I want to see more players get involved in the offense. So let's see if they can improve on that going into a more tougher opponent this Sunday. 3 turnovers for the defense. That was obviously a huge key, which got us the win. But they need to learn how to tackle. Too many missed tackles for this Dolphins defense. And, boy, if that continues, it's, ain't going to be pretty. So, got the win. That's all that matters. We're 1-0. And now we can move on to the Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens. This Sunday, 1 p.m. at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. The spread right now, last I checked, 3.5 in favor of the Ravens. So, 3.5 in favor of Baltimore. The over-under is 44.5, and the Ravens are the favorite. The Ravens coming off a dominant victory over the New York Jets, but that shouldn't come to a surprise at anyone. Lamar Jackson went 17 for 30. 17 completions, 30 attempts, 213 yards, 3 TDs, an interception. Not really much in the running game. Kenyon Drake, 11 carries for 31 yards. Lamar had 6 carries for 17. Mike Davis, 2 for 11. They're missing their number one running back right now in J.K. Dobbins. We're still questionable to play this Sunday, so we'll see if he can come back for Baltimore. Receiving side, Rashad Bateman, 2 catches for 59 yards and a touchdown. Devin Duvernay, though, this guy, 4 catches for 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he was their number one target for the day. If you had him in fantasy like I did, good job. And Mark Andrews had 5 catches for 52 yards. So they did a pretty good job spreading the ball around. It is the Jets, obviously, so you do have to keep that in mind. But these are going to be the keys for the Dolphins to potentially beat Baltimore this week. Can they stop Lamar? Now, obviously, if you remember last year, Ravens at Dolphins, they just sent a mean, all-out blitz pretty much every play on Lamar, and he had nothing else to do. There's a way to beat Lamar. You just gotta force pressure on him. Do not give him time in the pocket, or else he will run around. He's a mobile QB. But if you apply pressure to him and you can get to him in time, there's an easy way to stop him. But I will give Lamar this, though. After the news of the Ravens not giving him a contract extension, I think he's gonna ball, man. I think he's on a contract year. He wants to ball out, show teams why he should get his $250 million guaranteed. Jesus Christ, but we'll see what happens. So, can they stop Lamar like they did last year? I don't know. My big standout, though, is this Ravens defense against the I call it shaky offensive line for the Dolphins. I'm still not convinced that this offensive line is good. They're okay, but it's still kind of to me. I'm not really too confident in my offensive line right now. And the Ravens defense has a bunch of dogs on it who love to attack. So can our offensive line hold up so Tua can get the job done? Or will the Ravens D just smother us all game? We'll have to see. Obviously, like I brought up from the first game, we need to spread the rock. We need to spread the ball more. Again, nothing against going to Tyreek most of the time, but we gotta spread it out more. I want to see Waddle get more involved. I want to see my boy Gesicki get more involved. Yes, I know they're trying to use him as a blocking tight end, but I think it's bullshit. He could be a good receiver for you, a good receiving tight end. I want to see him involved. Let's elevate the run game more. I want to see more ground and pound. Can we do that effectively enough? We will have to wait and see. And Tua, I thought Tua played a good game. Really? I thought Tua played a good game last week. Can he continue his success is going to be the question. Like I said, against this Ravens D. So, we will see what happens. I'm not as confident going into this game as I was week 1. Baltimore's a good team. I think they win the AFC North this year. I'm not going to lie. I have them as my favorite to win that. And I think Ravens win by a field goal. They have Justin Tucker, one of the best kickers in the league, so that's going to be a helpful thing for them. I think Ravens win 24-21. Not really much else to say. I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a tight game, but I do think the Ravens come out on top just with their talent. Lamar and this Dolphins team still trying to find their way. So, unfortunately for them, for Miami, if they do lose this week, you got to go home and face the Bills. Blech. But what are you going to do? So that's going to do it for me. Quick one today. We will have to see what happens on Sunday. So, not really much else. So, thank you all for watching this one. I appreciate it. Make sure spread the word on this channel. We're on the road to 50 subscribers, like I said yesterday. So, thank you all for watching, of course. Have a good weekend, a good college and NFL weekend, and I will see y'all next week. Fins up!